This journal I'm bringing to you today is a design team project, as I have been guest designer of the month October 2018 for Studio 28E, who are on Etsy and Facebook. The papers in this journal are from a Studio 28E digital kit called Sunny Delight Ode to a Sunflower. As you can see from the cover, the journal is sunflower themed. It does have a fabric cover back and front. This journal measures about 9 by 5.5. It has a 1.5 inch spine, which is also fabric, which is a broderie anglais fabric, and it has a rickrack detailing. The back has the fabric as well. The closure is a double hitch post, knotted at the back, looped at the front. We have brass hardware, brass coloured hardware, book corners, a little door handle. The hitch posts are all in that sort of brass metal effect. On the front, I have created this design using lace paper, 2 types of fabric, lace paper, and a sunflower design, all layered up, which I think is quite nice, and it works. It's not too OTT, just enough. And I've also created on the spine this dangle. The dangle's made up of ribbons and lace and sari silk, lots of beads, pearl beads, buttons. It's on a brooch back. It's attached at the top there on a brooch back clasp, so it can be removed if the person doesn't want to have it on the journal. Maybe they're going to travel with the journal and it's just too bulky, or maybe they want to take it off and use it for other purposes, maybe to decorate a handbag or wear. There's a bulb pin on the dangle with a bead and a nice button. Nice button on there as well. The journal has got 44 pages. It has got 2 signatures. And it's trimmed up. Most of the pages are trimmed up in rickrack. And they're trimmed up in a yellow, a brown and a green. The yellow I thought represented sunflower flowers, the brown the centre of the flower, and the green the leaves. So that's why I've used those colours in the rickrack. It also has quite a few machine sewn pages as well. This is the inside cover. I'll take those out, and you see I've used the same fabric which is on the front and the back of the journal, but in a different colourway, in a blue colourway. I've created a torn tuck by decoupaging a napkin onto papers from the kit, and in there I've got an oversized journaling card and 2 tiny little tag journaling cards and the decoupaged paper. Beautiful page from the kit, machine sewn little diamante, same page over the way, yep. And this little notelet is held together with a quilt paper clip, and when I pull it out, it comes out this way, and it also can be journaled on that side. And that side there's a leaf pattern, which has been me just playing with my papers. I've held it on with an absolutely gorgeous piece of washi tape, and that's sort of a sparkly one covered in sunflowers. It's just a gorgeous tape that I had to use it. You'll also see quite a bit of my stenciling and metallic embossing through this journal. This is obviously the sunflower and the bee, which are going to feature in this one. And as I said before, plenty of machine stitchery as well. We have a tuck pocket, a side pocket. Sorry, I'll move my hand out of the way. I think I might have been in the way. And in here I have hand painted some papers and just detailed them up with a sunflower and this one with a bee. Another stamped and embossed page with the beautiful sunflower over the way. Nice journaling spots, 3 journaling spots on this page. Well, 5 in total if you include the 2 journal cards, which I have put into 2 pockets. Both the pockets and this page has a net covering and is trimmed with a beautiful cream, just get that flat, a beautiful cream and gold trim. Nice big journaling space. Little bit of bling because I can't help myself. I love a little bit of bling. Little diamantes. And this page was such fun to make. I wanted to make a belly band into a sunflower. So I took one of the pieces of ephemera from the ephemera pages of the kit, and I did the circle with some handmade papers that I did, and the stalk is just some leaf trim on a looks like Hessian background, but it's paper from the kit, and this is a slider, so it can be put in any position. And basically I've just took a couple of tags, 3 different shapes, or blank on the back for journaling on, just into that belly band. This little bulb pin has got my signature bell on it. You might be able to hear it there. I do like to add a little bell to all my pieces as my signature, and a little button. We have a lot of lined paper. I'll point out some lined paper as we go. A lot of lined paper in this paper kit, which is perfect if you're not a fan of the plain page for journaling on. This is just a little held together with brads, a couple of pages of my hand paint paper. It's a little notelet book, and that's layered up with some lovely lacy type sparkly fabric. I'll just take these out of this page to start. The same fabric, the lacy sparkly fabric, I have created a pocket at the bottom with a bow. Sentiment says, see possibility everywhere, and in there I have got 3 journaling cards, one in the shape of a tag, 2 oblong, and you'll see this has got a journaling space behind here with the lines on, so you could journal and just put those over the top to hide it. And there's a little tag in there because I just think that image is very pretty. Oh, this one. Oh, I get excited. Right, I absolutely adored making this page. This is the centre of the first signature. And what I've done, I've made ghost pocket. And once you lift these 2 up, you can still see the entire design behind, because I have copied the design from this page and put it exactly on the page behind, and I've also put it exactly on the tags. So when you remove a tag, you put it back on top of the same image. So we've got a 4-way, 1, 2, 3, 3-way ghost pocketing centre signature. Each of the tags, a couple of the tags, they have like envelope backs, so you can pop little memories, little photographs and what have you in there, which is quite nice. And again, these pages have got lines at the bottom for journaling on. This little element on the front, I have machine sewn a sentiment, well, a poem really, from William Wordsworth, his words. Rick-rack trim and lace trim, and when you open this one up, it's a little surprising because it's altered envelopes, and on each side you have a nice space where you can tuck whatever you wish in there, some note paper, some memories, some photographs, you know. And once you lift this, I have created, by using the sewing machine again, a little notebook with tea or coffee dyed papers, and just embellish those with little leaves. So that's a very, very sweet, little notebook. Right, this page, this lovely green page, it's a pocket. It has the brads you've seen earlier, the handmade paper, just layering up the pocket, and the lovely bee and sunflower. And in that pocket I have popped just some indexy type cards that I've created from the kit, and they're lined. They've all got lines on them. Those ones have got designs on them, and the backs are blank, so lots of space to personalise and what have you. And again, lined pages, absolutely perfect for journaling on. Big journaling space, and that backs onto a page where I've put a long pocket made out of coffee dyed paper, machine sewn across the top. I've added a long tag into the long pocket, which makes sense. And I've embellished it with another pocket, which is layered up with doily. And it's a dictionary page with the definition of sunflower on it. And I've circled that in red, like as if I'm looking in the classifieds. And sunflower, tall garden plant with large golden red flowers. Yep, that's exactly what it is. And in here you've got just another little tabbed up little journaling space. Now this one opens on the side opening, and I've got something rather special in here. There is a A4 sheet of coffee dye papers with a little bit of green mica powder in to give a shimmer, and with a doily pattern on. And these are 2 journaling cards, which are very special indeed. These images are absolutely gorgeous, and I saw my friend Michelle posted a picture of some sunflowers on Facebook, and I asked her if she could take me some, just for this purpose. And this is 2 of the images that she sent me that I've turned into journaling cards. So I'd just like to thank Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. This is what I've done with your images. I'll just pop those to the side. Where are we? Yeah, we're here. Pages from the kit. This one has a lovely poem, and I have printed the page out a couple of times and once on the reverse to make this image reverse onto this side to make it into a duck pocket. And in that pocket we have this little chicky monkey. It's got such a cute little face, and when you pull on this tab it pulls out note paper, and obviously you can journal on the reverse side as well. And I've just trimmed that up with some brown rickrack so it fully coordinates with the rest of the journal. I decided to machine stitch some lines onto pages which I think the new owner of this journal, because it is going up for sale in my Etsy, so whoever buys this journal, I think they would like them, because even though the lines are there, they could still embellish over and create their own, but the lines are there if they wish to use them. A little bee and the word believe stenciled, and we've got same page with hope, a nice journaling personalising space there. This is the one I like to call the blue page. I'm not quite sure why I said that in such a posh accent, but it's the blue page. And on this one I have some very, very nice fabric, lacy fabric in a blue. Inked quite a bit of blue onto here just to give it the nice coordination with the sky on this side. This is from I'm tongue-tied. Sorry, this is from the ephemera pages, and it's a little seed packet. Of course, got to have a little bit bling. Life has to have bling. Nice little diamantes. And in here, I've just put a little journaling card. As usual, you could put your own memories, your secret little notes, anything really in there. This paper clip is permanently attached to pop that in. And of course, I had to make a coordinating tag for the following page, left blank. And this is a Katie Nest sentiment from the kit. Beautiful designs. Some more machine stitchery around the edges, and over we go. Again, I've done virtually the same thing with the tuck, with another sentiment and a couple of the tags in there. And that brings us to the end of the first signature. Machine stitchery page, fully customizable with the sunflower, bric-rac trim, and just the same again. This element, which I like to refer to as the booklet, has got machine stitchery around. It has the papers inside, which are held together with brads. I think you can just see those. The booklet has a lovely poem on the front, lined pages on the inside cover, and I have attached quite a stock of punched, hand dyed and painted papers, and they have some green mica on them as well, which just gives them a little bit of a sheen, nice finished sheen to them. The back of the notebook is attached, but I've created a side pocket. Nice journaling card, lined again, but blank for pictures or anything you want. Yeah, I've had great fun making this. It is quite nice, a nice kit to work with. Nice big stenciling, but still plenty of little spaces left for putting your own additions. This is a glassine bag. Oh, there, you can hear it there, which I have stamped and embossed and added a little journaling card, a little bit of lace trim, and the little journaling card coordinates beautifully with the side edge. So yeah, I thought that went very nicely. Oh yeah, more decoupage. I decoupaged with the napkin at the very front, so I decoupaged again a card, a tag, and a decoration just for the page. This is just a decoration. It has the lovely fabric, the sparkly voily type fabric, which I made a pocket with on a previous page, and the tag just goes into a corner tuck, which I've machine stitched. Paper bag in the middle. And when I saw this, I had to put it into the pile of items I wanted to include in this journal. I just love the pattern, and it's just so flowery and sunflowery. It was perfect. And in there, I have popped another decoupaged tag. But you could put anything in really. Where like nice journaling space at the bag hides half of it, so you could have secret journaling space there. The other side opening pocket now, and look at these, just look how stunning they are. Another couple of Michelle's images. I hope she likes the fact I've included them, and that's that there, and another dyed paper. I think that one was coffee dyed. No, it's another. Yes, it is. No, it's not. It's a tea dyed paper. Get there in the end. Nice stencil and embossed decoration. Huge sunflower. Oh, just absolutely so vibrant. This little chappy. Now, I haven't really got a name for this element. No, I haven't. What I've done is I've taken a very colourful page from the kit, from the Sunny Delight kit, and I've added some napkin. No, doily, tea-dye doily, all the way around, and I've layered it up to make it sort of a little flappy notebooky thing. Decorate it with the brads that you saw earlier in the journal. And just for fun, I added a lovely little sunflower there and a bee. And the bee's on a tab, so if you hold the bee and pull, I'll just move that up, you can see the paper just pulls out. You can journal on both sides, and you push the bee back up and the paper just pushes back in. A little bit of bling, lots of shine on there. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Right, where are we? Oh yeah, gorgeous sunflower image with the corn on the cob and the gourds and the pumpkin-y head. Lovely. And coordinating little sort of tuck pocket here. And in there, I have just added just some different bits of ephemera. I love adding a bookmark, and I think I will from now on add a bookmark to all the journals I create, because I love the idea of someone writing the name of the book, the date they read it, the year they read it, and maybe a little critique on the book, or give it 5 stars out of 5 or whatever. I love the idea, even if it's not used. A lot of people read digitally now, so even if the bookmark's not used in an actual book, I still think it'd be a lovely way to keep a record of of what books you have read. So I think I might pop a bookmark in most of my journals if it's appropriate. So that's all those just into that tuck. Lots of lined paper, blank spaces. Fabulously fabulous colour. Another little bulb pin, and this is the second signature centre. I have stenciled and embossed an envelope and altered the envelope. This is sort of a holographic emboss. 2 tuck spots, 2 tags, identical, 2 side openings, 2 back tuck spots with a journaling card and a tag in both of those, and side openings. This one has a coffee dyed napkin. I'm going to say napkin instead of doily today. Doily printed coffee dyed paper, and this one has some remnants, actually some scraps, remnants of paper left over from my hand painted paper, so I thought I would just pop those in. You never know, they might come in useful. This journal is going up for sale in my Etsy store, so I thought maybe whoever purchases it could just find those little bits of paper really handy for something. Over the page, nice lined paper, little bit of bling. Another notebook, another little hidey spot for journaling under and writing memories that aren't evident straight on the page. Little bit of bling, gold bling this time on the sunflower with the gold brad. And this one has quite a few pages. They're all trimmed with Diamante, of course. It's not too OTT. The Diamantes are tiny. So that's sort of that notebook. Keep your little journaling words, your tips, your hints, your ideas a little bit more private under one of those, or in a notebook, I think. Oh, this is a nice page. Right, I'll just take those out to start with. This was a gift tag that I received on a present from a friend, and I just turned it into a pocket and punched out the thumb hole and added a couple of diamantes. And I just thought, because it was sunflowers, it would just look lovely in here. And maybe the person who ends up owning this book in the end might like to just colour in, because it lends itself to that art therapy colouring in, you know. They might like to do that with some of these sunflowers as well. Just sit and delicately shade them in, you know. Goodness knows. Anyhow, this little pocket, which I am pleased with, I have filled with just a selection of ephemera from the ephemera pages of the Sunny Delight kit. Just a bit of fun. On this page, I decided to have a little bit of fun. I've sewn some lines, even zigzagged some lines, stamped some sunflowers, embossed them, added another little bee just for fun and another little sunflower. Just basically because they look pretty and I quite enjoy pretty things. Over the page, the back of the previous one, but this page has, because it's trimmed in the green, I decided to, what's the word I'm looking for? Distress the page a little bit in shades of greens and yellows, and it's come out very soft and gentle. It's a really nice, soft, gentle colour. Added a tiny pocket here, a small pocket, so you can pop little things in. Other side of the paper bag, and in that side I've just added a sentiment from the kit. Like a sunbeam on a warm summery day, there is an exuberance and brilliance in a sunflower. Quite a nice little sentiment. Pop that in there. Oh yes, and we have Mummy Bee, lovely Mummy Bee, and we have Baby Bee hiding on the back side of the bag. Oh, couldn't resist. It's just my personality. Pocket, fairly large tag, nice sentiment again. We have some journaling pages coming up. Nice big journaling space, little tuck, more ephemera, big space for journaling and embellishing and adding to, and 2 more journaling pages, another bulb clip, bulb pin. Couldn't resist putting another length of washi in here. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, I hope you can. It's so sparkly and lovely. Just couldn't resist. Had to put it somewhere. So just machine sewn page, and the back of the machine sewn page. As I say, all trimmed up with rickrack. The back of the journal, I'll take these. Well, front pocket. It's a double pocket. The front pocket's made in the sparkly fabric with rickrack and button trim, and a journaling card in that one. And the back pocket is made out of broderie anglais with the cream and gold trim from earlier, and that just has a selection of tags and cards in it, just to make it look nice and pretty and very, very, very practical. Again, the back cover has the ruched ribbon, and I think that's about it. I'm not sure if I said it earlier, but this has got plenty of space for you to add quite a lot. You could put quite a bit in the inside of this, and it still wouldn't, it wouldn't bust. It's got quite a bit of room. But as I say, lots of lined pages, lots of ephemera. Totally enjoyed making this. The kit is really nice to work for. These papers, once again, are from Studio 28E, Etsy and Facebook. I will link below. And this entire journal will be available for sale on my Etsy store. So I shall pop a link to that as well. I hope you've enjoyed the walkthrough on my Sunny Delight journal, and I hope to be back soon with some more new creations. Thank you.